do have some comments on the trifluoroacetic acid, and that's the molecule right there. It's actually it would meet the definition of PFAS because it has a CF3 radical on it. So there's some comments that are out there that have been out. You can definitely have, if you have a lot of time, you can read up on quite a number of things. These are some of the comments on trifluoroacetic acid and its fate from Columbia Climate School Center. The source of the currently observed levels is unknown and puzzling, according to them. The observed this is back in 2001. The observed TFA concentrations are orders of magnitude larger than those predicted to result from the atmospheric degradation of the replacement of CFCs and HFCs. And at that time, FK5112 wasn't even commercialized. So that was one of the things that they said. There was another study in 2002 that was published in Environmental Science and Technology. It was by the Environmental Laboratory in Seattle, Washington, the Department of Environmental Chemistry and Ecotoxicity in Germany, Scripps Institution of Oceanography, the University of California, San Diego in La Jolla, and NOAA. And the purpose of that study was the determination of TFA in ocean waters to estimate the abundance of the material. It's considered strongly hydrophilic. In other words, it wants to be in water. Its persistence, and to assess whether today's levels are mainly from anthropogenic origin or whether biological or geological sources must be considered. And their conclusion at that time was TFA is present in the global environment in two major compartments, in the ocean water and in the atmosphere and in other areas, precipitation and fresh waters and so forth. And it is likely to stem mostly from anthropogenic sources, of which HFC release is perhaps a minor fraction. In any case, the total amount of TFA present in the global environment greatly exceeds what may be expected to be contributed from various industrial sources. So that was another comment. Later on in 2016, another paper that was published in the Journal of Toxicology and Environmental Health by Solomon et al. And that was, the conclusion of that one was based on current projections of future use of HCFCs and HFCs. The amount of trifluoroacetic acid formed in the troposphere from the substances regulated under the Montreal Protocol is too small to be a risk to the health of humans and the environment. And one more, this was actually, I looked on the ECHO website today, talking about trifluoroacetic acid and the PBT assessment. And it says they consider trifluoroacetic acid to not be a PBT or a very PBT. Says, then it goes on to say that it conflicts with that statement by saying, though trifluoroacetic acid fulfills the criteria for persistency, which means it's actually the P anyway, the available data indicate that it is neither fulfilling the criteria for toxic and bioaccumulative substances, nor the criteria for very bioaccumulative substances, according to REACH Directive Annex 13, ECHA. So that's some comments on that. Like I say, I'm not an atmospheric scientist, but there still is a lot of discussion about whether trifluoroacetic acid is even an issue. And if it is, what's going to be done about it? And I don't have a real opinion on that, or what's other than what's being said right now. And it's very much in the environment naturally. It's already there. And the amount that's there is on orders of magnitude higher than what would be produced by industry sources.